Lao Tzu and the Free-Flying Bird. On a crisp autumn morning, the sky was a clear, endless blue without a single cloud. Lao Tzu strolled leisurely through a vast forest, savoring the stillness of nature. The gentle rustle of leaves swaying in the breeze blended with the earthy scent of the woods, creating a serene and vivid atmosphere. Lao Tzu moved slowly, immersed in the harmony of his surroundings. Trailing behind him was a small group of devoted disciples. They walked in silence, careful to maintain a respectful distance so as not to disturb their master's contemplation. Today, Lao Tzu seemed as if he were searching for something, but no one dared to ask. Suddenly, Lao Tzu stopped and gazed at a high tree branch. A small bird, with soft brown feathers, perched there. Its eyes sparkled like tiny gems, and its delicate beak chirped a cheerful tune. The bird's wings quivered slightly in the sunlight, resembling dancing beams of light. It sang for a moment, then suddenly took flight, gliding gracefully in circles before landing on another branch nearby. Watching this scene, Lao Tzu smiled, his eyes soft and gentle as though conversing silently with the bird. He stood still, observing quietly, as if time itself had paused. The disciples, puzzled by his actions, whispered among themselves. Finally, one of them, unable to contain his curiosity, stepped forward and asked, "Master, why have you stopped for so long to watch this little bird? Is there something special about it?" Lao Tzu turned, his kind eyes meeting the disciples, but he didn't answer immediately. He gazed at the bird again before replying in a calm, measured tone. "Do you see how free this bird is?" The disciple, unsure of what the master meant, hesitated before answering. "Yes, Master, the bird is indeed free. It isn't trapped in a cage or bound by any rope. It can fly wherever it pleases." "But what is special about that?" Lao Tzu smiled faintly, still looking at the bird. "You think freedom means being unbound on the outside, but that's only a small part of it. True freedom is when the mind is unburdened by desires or fears. Look at that bird. It doesn't strive for anything more than what it needs. It flies when it wants to fly, rests when it wants to rest. It lives in harmony with nature, following the way of the Tao. And because of that, it is utterly at peace." The disciple listened intently, finding his master's words profound but not entirely grasping their depth. After a moment of reflection, he asked, "Master, we are humans. Unlike birds, we have so many responsibilities and concerns. How can we live freely when we are bound by so many obligations?" Lao Tzu stood in silence for a while, seemingly lost in thought. Then he gestured toward the bird, now hopping from branch to branch, and said, "Do you think that bird has no responsibilities? It must find food, build its nest, and care for its young. Yet, it is not burdened by these tasks. It performs them naturally, without complaint, without longing for more. Humans, on the other hand, often let their minds be trapped by worries about the future or regrets about the past. That is what binds you, not your duties or your work." The disciple was struck by his master's insight. It was as if Lao Tzu's words had swept away a fog that had clouded his understanding. Yet, he still felt uncertain about how to apply this wisdom to his own life. "Master," he said, How can I let go of worries and desires to find the same peace as the bird? Lao Tzu turned to him, his gaze deep and profound, like an endless ocean. Begin with the smallest things. When you eat, focus only on eating. When you work, concentrate solely on your work. Do not let your mind wander elsewhere. Each day, spend some time listening to your breath and observing the world around you. When you align yourself with the natural flow of life, you'll see that worries are like passing clouds. They come and go, needing no effort from you to hold onto them. These words, simple yet profound, felt like a guiding light to the disciple. He bowed deeply, expressing his gratitude. As the group resumed their journey, Lao Tzu continued to walk at his unhurried pace. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, and faint birdsong echoed in the distance, blending into the symphony of nature. The little bird had flown away, but its image and the lesson it inspired lingered in the hearts of all who were present that day. Meaning, the story of Lao Tzu and the free-flying bird offers a profound lesson on freedom and harmony with nature. It reminds us that true freedom isn't about escaping responsibilities, but about liberating our minds from unnecessary attachments and worries. By living simply and embracing the natural flow of life, we can find inner peace and true contentment.